Once upon a time, in the heart of ancient Egypt, there lived a man who ruled the greatest empire of his era. His name was Pharaoh, a title that meant, the Great House. He was the King of Kings, the ruler of the Nile, and the man everyone feared. His palaces were made of gold, his armies unmatched, and his pride, limitless. Pharaoh believed he was not just a ruler, he believed he was a god. Every morning he would stand before his people, wearing his golden crown, and say, "I am your Lord, the Most High." The people, afraid of his power, bowed down. None dared to challenge him. His word was life or death. But one day, something unexpected happened. A man walked into his court, calm, humble, and fearless. His name was Moses, Prophet Musa. He said, "Pharaoh, I am a messenger from the one true God. Let the children of Israel go free." Pharaoh stared at him in disbelief. "You, a simple man, sent by a God greater than me." He laughed loudly. "There is no God but me." But Moses stood firm. "You are only a man, Pharaoh. The real power belongs to the Creator of the heavens and the earth." Pharaoh's anger burned. He ordered his magicians to show their power. They threw their ropes and staffs, and they appeared to turn into snakes. The crowd cheered. Pharaoh smirked proudly. Then Moses threw down his staff, and by God's will, it turned into a real serpent that swallowed all their illusions. The magicians froze in awe. They realized the truth and fell to their knees, declaring their belief in the God of Moses. Pharaoh was furious. His pride was shattered in front of his people. He ordered the magicians to be punished and declared that anyone who believed in Moses would suffer the same fate. But no matter what he did, Moses continued to preach. Pharaoh ignored every warning. Then came signs from God, plagues that struck Egypt one after another. The Nile turned into blood. Frogs filled the land. Lice and locusts destroyed the crops. Darkness covered the kingdom. Each time, Pharaoh begged Moses to pray to God to remove the punishment, promising to let the Israelites go. But as soon as the suffering ended, he broke his promise again. His arrogance blinded him. Finally, God commanded Moses to lead his people out of Egypt. One night, the Israelites escaped quietly under the stars. When Pharaoh heard the news, he exploded with rage. "How dare they run away from me?" he shouted. "Gather my soldiers. Prepare the chariots. We will bring them back, or kill them all." At dawn, Pharaoh's mighty army thundered across the desert. The Israelites reached the Red Sea, trapped between the water and Pharaoh's soldiers. The people panicked. "We are doomed," they cried. But Moses said, "No. My Lord is with us." He raised his staff, and the Red Sea split into two towering walls of water. A dry path appeared in between. The Israelites crossed safely, amazed by the miracle. Then Pharaoh and his army arrived. He saw the open path and laughed again. "Even the sea obeys me," he shouted. "Charge forward." But as they entered, something changed. The path began to tremble. The water roared. And when the last of Moses' followers stepped onto the other side, the sea crashed down. The waves swallowed Pharaoh and his army whole. In that final moment, as he struggled in the water, Pharaoh realized the truth. He cried out, "I believe in the God of Moses." But it was too late. The sea closed over him, and the man who once said, "I am God," was gone. The next morning, the people saw his lifeless body washed up on the shore, a reminder for all who came after. Pharaoh's golden crown lay beside him, covered in sand. His power, his pride, his army, all vanished in a single night. God had shown the world a timeless lesson. No matter how great you become, No matter how high you rise, if pride fills your heart, downfall will follow. Pharaoh's story is not just ancient history. It is a message for every human being. When success blinds us, when ego takes over, when we forget that there is a power greater than us, we begin walking the same path as Pharaoh. And history shows what happens next. So remember this: be humble when you rise. Be grateful when you succeed. And never let arrogance make you forget your Creator.